Flames through time. The failed Confederate attempt to burn New York City on November 25, 1864, continues to shape long-term patterns in urban security, emergency planning, and public awareness well into 2025. The event began when Confederate agents set coordinated fires across hotels and public buildings by using an incendiary mixture they believed would spark large structural losses. The fires burned weekly, and New York firefighters contained each blaze before it spread. Although the operation failed, its impact on later systems appears through a factual timeline of developments that carried its lessons into the modern era. In 1864, the attack exposed how political conflict could enter civilian spaces. It demonstrated that small groups could strike major cities far from the battlefield, prompting Union officials to report the need for better internal security, improved border monitoring, and expanded cooperation between local and federal authorities. This created an early framework for identifying non-traditional threats. By 1865, as the Civil War ended, military officials used the attempted arson as an example of how sabotage could target infrastructure during periods of division. Government reports emphasize the importance of coordinated communication among city departments. New York leaders began reviewing the incident to strengthen early warning methods, hotel inspections, and avenues for public reporting of suspicious activity. In the 1870s and 1880s, rapid urban growth pushed New York and other cities to update building codes, improve fireproofing materials, and standardize equipment for firefighters. The lessons of the 1864 plot contributed to this movement because the attempted fires showed the vulnerability of hotels, theaters, and public spaces. The city invested in faster alarm systems and detailed mapping of fire zones, aiming to prevent simultaneous fires from overwhelming responders. The early 1900s brought continued reflection on 19th century incidents, as dense populations made urban centers more sensitive to disruption. Engineers, city planners, and fire chiefs studied past attempts at sabotage to design safer building practices and more direct communication lines between fire stations. Improvements such as pressurized water systems and steel frame construction helped reduce the chances that an attack involving fire could spread uncontrollably. During World War I and World War II, federal agencies examined earlier sabotage cases, including the 1864 arson plot, when evaluating risks to cities, docks, and industrial facilities. The plot appeared in government discussions about internal threats and how small groups might attempt to damage morale or disrupt logistics. This contributed to expanded federal oversight of coastal security and transportation hubs. In the mid-20th century, New York modernized its emergency response network with new radios, dispatch centers, and standardized training. The city used historic incidents to stress the importance of rapid cross-agency coordination. Fire academies referenced past fires and attempted sabotage to train recruits in early recognition of unusual ignition patterns and coordinated threats. After the attacks of September 11, 2001, the 1864 plot gained renewed study as analysts reviewed previous attempts to target major cities. It provided an early factual example of a coordinated attack that sought to cause panic through multiple ignition points. This supported the development of broader emergency management frameworks, expanded communication between municipal and federal agencies, and stronger public awareness campaigns about reporting suspicious activity. By the 2010s, digital mapping tools, sensor networks, and data systems transformed emergency planning. Historical events, including the 1864 plot, remained part of educational materials for emergency officials. They served as examples of how small, coordinated actions could pressure urban systems and how preparation reduced the impact of unexpected threats. In 2020, as cities addressed a wide range of public challenges, historians and planners again highlighted the significance of earlier internal threats. They used documented cases like the 1864 arson plot to discuss how political division can influence security concerns. This reinforced the value of strong public infrastructure, community reporting networks, and consistent emergency readiness. In 2025, the influence of the Confederate arson attempt endures in practical ways. Cities continue to rely on integrated communication systems, quick response protocols, and strict building standards that trace their origins to early lessons in urban vulnerability. Historical reviews help agencies show how past incidents led to improvements in coordination, resource deployment, and resilience planning. The event stands as a factual reminder that cities strengthen their defenses through experience. It continues to guide thinking about security, civic unity, and the importance of well-supported emergency services. The legacy of the failed attack shows that a single moment from 1864 contributes to systems that protect communities in 2025. For enthusiasts of historical ephemera, visit history-collectors.com to find collectibles that might complement your collection. You can own a piece of history.